Morning and Happy New Year. I'm shooting this short video to share a bit of reflection on 2020 and hopefully to offer a way to recast one's perspective on 2020 in a healthy light. 2020, I think, is arguably the longest year on record, and January feels like, I don't know, 10 years ago. This is the year, I think, the first time in all of human history where the entire world was cast into deep collective uncertainty and anxiety. Yes, there have been other major worldwide events in the 20th century, whether it was the Spanish flu, World War I, World War II, or the Cuban Missile Crisis. Yet those issues, those events, were more emphasized in certain parts of the world and less emphasized in other parts of the world. So even the Spanish flu, there wasn't universal air travel at that time, so there were meaningful parts of the world that were spared. World War I had theaters in many parts, but there were many parts that didn't have war theaters. Same with World War II. And the Cuban Missile Crisis, though the threat was worldwide, it was a bit more of an abstraction in many parts of the world, and very real in other parts of the world. COVID was different. COVID spread everywhere, and everyone was under this, and still under this anxiety and uncertainty. The flip side of anxiety and uncertainty is potential. And never in my life have I seen more people radically shift more things about their lives at the same time, ever. And I think the reason why is because the world is under such collective anxiety and uncertainty. There's a scaffolding there that's a permission to allow people to change. So I don't know about you, but I've watched people change locations, change careers, reevaluate their relationships, change habits, change their relationships to their priorities in life, just shift, change, pivot. All these things have happened this year on such a massive scale. And I think it has to do with the flip side of anxiety and uncertainty, which is potential. So as we go forward into this new decade, I wanted to offer that bit of perspective that if you are reflecting back on 2020 with, looking back with so much anxiety and uncertainty and deserve it, the invitation here is to have a second lens to look through of potentials. Like what potential change has happened for me in all these different areas of my life, and to look into 2021 and really this upcoming decade, up until 2030, of what new potentials have opened up as a result of all the collective and local uncertainty and anxiety in my life in 2020. How we metabolize 2020 will affect us for the next decade. And I'm using that term metabolize very consciously. How you metabolize it will affect everything for the next decade. And reframing 2020 through the light of potential, I think, will help us metabolize 2020 in a much more healthy way. So I wish you a wonderful new year. And if you have any other insights or lessons from 2020, please feel free to share. And may you have a wonderful new year, and may, as a world, never have to go through this level of collective anxiety and uncertainty again. Though the potential has been great, I think we all could use a breather right about now. So Happy New Year, and we'll be in touch later.